going on, people? Thought I'd do a video. Having issues with the left knee. Even though, and before anybody says anything, I know it's going to head that direction. I do float up and down. But stopping and going, the clutch is becoming somewhat of an issue, and it's only gotten worse over time. So, as much as I don't want to do it, it looks like we may have to purchase a automatic if we're going to keep driving. Yeah. So, you know, I got a good 8 years till retirement, so or even think about retiring. And I can guarantee you I'll need a knee replacement by then if I keep driving a clutch. It just is what it is. Things fail. You know, didn't take it easy on the body when I was younger, and it's showing now. But yeah, we're looking at $30,000 for the truck. Everybody's seen it. If you need any photos or details, let me know. It does have an APU. It was PM'd end of last year. It's about due for another one. The truck was just PM'd. It's got about 800 miles on the recent oil change. It doesn't burn any oil. It doesn't use any coolant. It's got a brand new radiator, coolant reservoir tank, thermostat. That's all new, and the fan switch that mounts on the firewall, that's new, so that's done. The clutch fan works great. I'm trying to think what all we've done. It's got the Centromatics on it. It's got the drive tires are got a lot of tread left on them. The steer tires do also. We replaced shoes and hardware. Trying to remember when we did that. It was midsummer last year, I think. I'd have to look up the receipt on it. But the shoes and hardware are relatively new. Still, they're pretty thick, so you won't have to do any of that for a while. The AC compressor on the APU is brand new. Just trying to think what else have we done to this thing. It has the Legacy driver's seat. It's a Legacy seat. It's not the $1,800 seat, but it's a nice seat. It's definitely nicer than the factory one to come in it, which was worn out, and the lumbar support bags were falling out the back of it, so that had to be replaced. The passenger side is still the same one. Interior wise, truck's in really good shape. I mean, I can show you the dash real quick. So, I mean, it's not all beat up, tore up. Air pressure wise, I've pretty much nailed that down. It still has a very, very slow loss rate on air. I mean, you sit overnight, you'll lose probably about 40 pounds, which compared to what it was just a month ago is awesome. It has, I've chased leaks and replaced tons of fittings and airlines, and so that's good order there. Trying to think if there's anything else. Brake chamber on the front drive axle on the driver's side, that's new. That was done by the dealership. When I bought it, they replaced the DEF filters in it. They were reman filters they put in it, but they did replace them. It uses very little DEF, and since I've had it, it's only asked me for 2 regens. I don't idle the truck a lot. Again, we have the APU, so why would you? That works just great. Yeah, so again, refrigerator wise, we did take out a portion of the cabinet on the passenger side and put in a good size refrigerator. I mean, it's not a full size house refrigerator, but it's not one of them itty bitty little ones that you know, you can barely put a 12-pack of pop in. It's got tons of room in it. It's got a little freezer, works awesome. It has a 2,000 watt inverter in the truck. That's new, or relatively new. We bought it when we bought the truck. It came with one, but that one was shoddy at best, so I replaced that. Trying to think what else. What else have we done to this thing besides everything? Or nothing. I mean, nothing major. Like I said, it doesn't burn oil. Where they left the oil mark when I just got the oil change, coming down here climbing hills, it's still exactly where it was. It doesn't use any coolant. That's all been taken care of. And you know, I've done things here and there like the Centermatics that are on it. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, it's not beat up. And as far as, it's got one ding in the side of the truck, and it's right behind the driver's door. It happened before I bought it. It was there. If you look at the video when I got the truck, my dad actually pointed out that ding with a itty bitty scratch when I got it. All I did was take the E-Log sticker and put over it. So technically it has no scratch. Yeah, it's in great shape. So if anybody's interested, leave a comment. If you know anybody that might be looking for a truck, leave a comment, and we'll go from there. Again, if you have any questions, you want any, windshield wiper blades, they're new.
Here, eat some blueberries.
Oh, blueberries.
Grab them, hold them.
Oh, hold them? All right, I'll hold it. Blueberries. But if you have any questions, if you want any photos, the fifth wheel plate is new. That came, when I got the truck, they had to replace that because it wouldn't pass Schneider's DOT inspection at that time. Dealership replaced it with a brand new one. All the guts and the plate are new. So that should last quite a while. It doesn't leak. Like any diesel, there's places where you can see seep, but it's very minimal on this truck. It does not drip anywhere. I'm under the impression, but I have not proved it, that this has had some major work done to it at one time, because what 620 something thousand mile truck do you know that doesn't burn any oil? And here it is. So I'm guessing before this got traded back in, some major work was done to it at one point. Clutch is in great shape. Other than that, good truck.
You made shelves.
Yeah, there's shelves. There's a cabinet on this side. If anybody's been in a Freightliner, you know they usually have a rod going across where you can hang clothes. We put some wood shelving in there so that you can, because there's two of us on the truck, try to separate things out a little better. That's in there. Obviously, anybody that bought the truck, they can keep it or throw it away. That's up to them. But yeah, just throwing it out there, seeing if anybody's got an idea. I will tell you, it is financed through my credit union, so there is a process there. Whenever you're dealing with a bank or a financial institution, there is a process for getting the title clear, because Mississippi, being the great state that they are one of the few remaining holdouts that actually hold your title. But the credit union does have their own copy of it. They can once they receive payment, they would sign off on it, and they would overnight it to me. When we sold our camper, that's exactly what they did. As soon as the funds hit the account, they signed off on it and they overnighted the title to me, and then they were able to get it transferred. Same thing here. Yeah, so again, let me know. Truck for sale.